Well, this is gonna be a random video. Hi guys, I'm Vivacious Hannah and welcome to this video. So I just bought new lighting, kind of like I was discussing in my last video. I just got it in the mail yesterday. I was so excited to use it for filming. I intentionally put off filming because I wanted to use this new ring light. I turn it on and half of the bulb goes out and I'm like, are you serious? So clearly I am still using the sun as my lighting. If you guys have any ideas on lighting that I should buy, like go ahead and send me links because your girl needs some. So anyways, as you can tell from the title of this video, I really just wanted to go over like my life plans because I think it's important to see kind of where you want to be in the future, but it's also important to realize that sometimes what we want our lives to look like just won't happen. So I guess this video is kind of me telling you guys a little bit about where I see my life going, but also just something to look back on. Like if God drastically changes my life, I kind of want to know where I was in the past, and this is talking from future tense, which is very odd. But the other day I posted on my Instagram about how I kind of want to try to pursue YouTube, and I was viewing it like this. If you want to be, say, an engineer, you go to schooling for that. You learn as much as you can about engineering. You know, read all the books and do all the studying and tests. I don't know anything about engineering. It has never been a passion of mine. I don't know why I chose this as my example, but you know, it's kind of a skill that you have to learn. It's not necessarily something you're talented in right away. And I think that's kind of how YouTube is, because you do have to have the ability to kind of change. And I mean that in the sense that when I started my YouTube, I was still a very quiet person. You can go back and watch my videos. I recommend and ask that you don't because they're so cringeworthy. But I was looking back at my videos and I was realizing I've grown so much personality-wise. And of course, like I was saying, you can grow to have a fun personality, but if you're gonna be boring, I kind of feel like YouTube might not be the best place for you. And of course, I'm boring, so I don't know how this makes any sense that I'm like trying to pursue YouTube. But I'm not just, you know, kind of talking like this and looking into my viewfinder every now and then, and I'm not really quiet anymore and like looking at my notes. I'm like trying to be lively. I'm trying to be myself. So kind of in that sense, you maybe need a little bit of the talent factor, but it's something that you can definitely grow and change into. But for the most part, I really think YouTube is a skill because it takes skill to know how to work the cameras, how to edit, you know, how to work lighting, which apparently I don't know how to do since it broke on me. And you know, you have to be able to research things but also portray them in a way that is kind of relatable to your audience. If you're doing like beauty vlogs, you don't just want to be like, I think this is mascara. You know, you want to be able to say, this is the mascara I'm using, it's in such and such color, this is what it does to your eyelashes, it makes this kind of effect. And so you kind of need that skill as well, being able to connect with your audience. And another thing I also wanted to mention about that picture I posted, I got several responses and messages from people saying that they were just all in for me trying to pursue YouTube as a job, which of course could take a couple years. I might not even have the right personality for it, like I was already mentioning. What do you guys think about that? And of course, this is just me like dreaming about my future life. And of course, I know that God has great plans for me. And if this doesn't work out, then He has something more fulfilling for His kingdom in mind. But I would maybe like to use the following that I've been gaining, you guys, to maybe also kind of transfer into book writing, which is something that I've started. I do have like a novel that I've been writing for like 2 years that I just I'm not good at writing, I'm not good at motivating myself, but I have an idea, and of course I'm a little biased, but I think I have a great thing in mind for this book. And then I also have another book that popped into my head, and just all these things are happening, so I'm like, what if I wrote a book? And then of course I've also been thinking that that could change into me maybe going around and doing speaking, which of course I'm not the most eloquent person. I don't have the best ways to say things, but when I was at this Christian conference about a month ago, I remember looking around just at the crowd. If I could supply someone with passion for God, like I'm all for it. And I'm really getting to the point where it's not about pride. It's not about my own desires to be this famous YouTuber. Of course, I've always wanted to be famous. I always wanted to have people running behind me and chanting my name. But now I'm realizing, like, heck no, if I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be famous for God. I'm trying to be the person that my past self needed. And this is just one quick last thing I want to say. I get older men coming up to me at work all the time telling me, if you don't go to college, you won't be successful. And they proceed to basically tell me that I have no future unless I go to college, which could be true or it might not be true. You know, it kind of seems like there are more job opportunities for those who have been to college, but also college graduates have a hard time finding jobs anyways. And of course, if I do go to college, I know what I would do now. I would go for a ministry degree. I was always so torn between like criminal justice and English and counseling, psychology, whatever. But now I'm thinking, no, just get it in ministry. That would be a great way to learn more about God. Like, I'm getting grades to do that. Yes, please. I am so motivated by grades. But anyways, these guys just go on and on and on and on and on, and they never shut up about how important college is. And yeah, okay, dude, I get it. College is important. I understand that. If you guys go to college, that's awesome. I'm all for that. If you don't go to college like me, that's great too. And so I just keep thinking about it in this sense, like, I kind of intentionally maybe don't want to go to school just because I believe so much that God can like use my life without college to do great things. And I can look back on my life, look at all the things I've done, and say confidently, my God did that. It's not about me, it's all about Him. So anyways, this was probably one of the weirdest videos I've made. It's not really weird so much as just kind of out of the blue, but it's something that's been on my heart and I would love your feedback from that. Do you guys think I should try to actually pursue YouTube, or should I just keep it as a hobby? What do you guys want to do with your lives, or what are you currently working on in your lives? I would love to hear that from you guys. So anyways, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And of course, thank you for getting me to 800 subscribers. I am so honored and so blown away. And comment down below any thoughts you have, and I will see you guys next time. Now go out there and make someone smile today. Hi guys, Editing Hannah here, and yes, I am on my vlogging camera. I just wanted to quickly let you know that I have heard your, or I guess read your suggestions, and I did make a Facebook page. So go ahead and check that out. The link will be below. Thank you guys. Bye.